bright. It is so bright in here. Howdy, everybody. Welcome. This is it. This is the Smoke Sesh. This is highly motivated. This is the Wednesday Smoke Sesh of a very exciting, powerful, enthusiastic week. Sorry, I gotta get these shades on. It is just too bright for me. So it's happening. It's the opportunity right now for community to come together, community to ask questions, community to just smoke, just hang out. And that's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing right now. We're doing that on the Smoke Sesh Wednesday. This, boom, it's happening. And I'm excited. I'm pumped. Friday's right around the corner, Friday the 13th. And you know what that means. Friday the 13th is, of course, a very mystical day. But it's my birthday. It's my B-day, yo. And I've never been this excited about an individual day or an individual event. So I think that's pretty groovy. And I really have to thank Angie for that. She got on top of it. She was like, look, you're going to do something for your birthday, damn it. And we're all going to have a good time. And that's what it's all about. So, no, this is awesome. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I think this is something great to do with family, to go watch micro wrestling. So we're doing that Friday the 13th. I just wanted to mention it. Micro WWE style wrestling happening in Keystone Heights at a place called The Watering Hole. Wow. Pumped I am. And that's what's happening, yo. And I do want to send out much love to Stoner Bro Flex, yo. Influencer extraordinaire. He's going to be fighting on the 14th or 15th. I think it's influencer boxing. How cool is that? How cool is influencer boxing? I mean, he just started learning how to box just the other day. Not just the other day. It was like just yesterday. He knows how to fight. But to box properly and to kind of get into the whole style of boxing, he just started with a trainer just a few months ago, and now he's ready. He's ready in his first fight. This is cool. This is cool. So I know he's gonna win because his positivity is huge. His energy is huge, and even if he doesn't win, and everybody who knows him, our books, he's already won. So that's it. That's the powerful part. Once again, welcome tonight. Look, everything digital is going crazy right now. Nothing is working for me. Look, tonight I tried with the microphone. I thought I was gonna be all fancy. It's right here. I've got a super fancy microphone, and I was hoping it was gonna work, but the music wouldn't work. No matter what I could do, the music wouldn't work. So I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. I probably need headphones so I can hear it. I don't know. We're gonna experiment. We're gonna get the microphone working eventually because I think it's super groovy. It's got all these little options on it, all these buttons I can press. Okay. Before I get too far into it, 4 minutes in, let's get the first thing sparky. Now, I want to mention, I got this from Rise, R-I-S-E, Rise. This is the Jack Herrera. It was sticky. The buds were big and fluffy, big, fluffy, sticky buds. That's good. I'm going to tell you, I got this at a discount. I love a good discount. So when I said, I love a good discount. So we're definitely going to try this out. Ooh, I do need to quickly go over to the Facey Bookie and make sure people are able to actually see the live. Let me just change the permissions on it. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And welcome everybody once again. Welcome to the Smoke Sesh. No expectations, no topics, nothing to talk about. And that's exactly what's happening tonight. I've broken into this show tonight without topics, without an agenda, of talking about something specific. And I love that. I love that I'm not going to put the stress on myself before a show to have a topic. I've done a lot of shows. And in that, a lot of shows that I have done, topics are a big deal. It's not that you need necessarily, a normal podcast talks about something. On Highly Motivated, really, we're here to talk about you. And we're here to talk about the energy that you bring to the table. So here on Highly Motivated, it's not about a topic. It's about the community. It's about you. Hey, Tanya, welcome to the show. It's good to have you. Awesome, awesome. Well, in honor of you just getting here to the show, there you go. Okay. And tomorrow's going to be an exciting day. It's tournament day. Wow, let me tell you what. That's it. That's when all the energy is there. No, not tomorrow. I keep thinking today's Friday. Forget it. Don't listen to me. Tomorrow's not. I don't know what's going on. I light up a joint and then fucking days fly by. It's wild. I think I did that earlier. I turned to Angie and I said something like it was Friday. And she's looking at me going, what's your problem? I'm like, what day is it today? She goes, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm like, okay. The energy of this week has been, it's been electric. Wait, Tanya, is your birthday? Your birthday's on Friday the 13th as well, yes? This is what I find great about this show. People come from all over the place. And we're here just to hang out. We're here to have a little smoke sesh, a little talky talk. It's making me forget dates. I'm sitting here going, what day is it today? I don't even know the day. Want to mention, this is the Jack Herrera from Rise, R-I-S-E. And yes, it is. See, that is awesome. I take it you already got something big going on. I don't know if Angie told you what we're doing. We're going to go do the micro wrestling, the midget micro. You can't call them midgets. You have to call them little people. Little people micro wrestling on Friday the 13th in Keystone Heights at a place called the Watering Hole. What a way to celebrate Friday the 13th birthdays. So my birthday is Friday the 13th. Your birthday is Friday the 13th. May's birthday, or May, 13th. Everybody's on Friday the 13th. This is electric. This is exciting. I think it's the show that brings everybody in. Okay. So, what was I talking about? I wasn't talking about. Eventually, I'll have to get the microphone hooked up because I was just so excited about it. I was so pumped about the microphone. Got it. Okay. Oh no. Oh, that's hard. That is hard. I do hope she's feeling better soon. I know she's been going through so much, and that's hard. And it's, you know who it's hard on though? And people don't realize, when your kids are sick, it's hard on the parents. You know, when your kids are sick, the parents feel it. They feel the sickness, they feel the energy, and they feel this need that they want to fix it. But not always can you fix it. Not always can you be the solution. So we have to let go. Not letting go of helping or not letting go of doing anything, no. But letting go. Letting go of trying to cure everything or fix everything. Instead, be the right energy. Instead, be the friend and the parent and the person that they can cry on a shoulder. Be everything. That's a parent. That's always a parent. You know, that's when they're sick, it's hard. It's hard on me. When my kids are sick, even my grown-up schlumps over there, the two twin schlumps, they're 21. But when they get sick, they call me. And I'm gonna come help you guys. I'll find a way. We're gonna get you better. I mean, as a parent, you always feel, no matter how old they get, they're your little kids. Of course, mine happen to act like little kids. We will take care of that for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sooner than later, if you like, you know, just let us know. And that's the great thing about community. Community, you know, you do have to be the rock, but community is there for each other. Community is there to help each other. I know we don't lean on community anymore, but we should. We really should. So wait, quickly. This is a Jack Herrera from Rise. And this was like $15 for an 8. That's not bad. Let me tell you. Delicious. Not bad at all. I mean, it's doing the trick better than some places I know. Better than my favorite. Look. Wait, let me just. Okay. This is the favorite. And look, when you, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. And in here, I have a myriad of pre-rolls that are so exciting. Here, let's just dump them out. So it's for birthday. It's for smoke sesh. But all of these pre-rolls I've got here, these 1 grammers and half grammers, there's quite, all right, so that's a 1 gram, that's 2 half grams, but that's the Heisman 34 blend. Beautiful. Anything in that brand has been fantastic. Nick, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. Welcome to the show with no expectations, no topics, because that's what tonight is. Tonight is no topic, just community getting together for some smoky, some toky. A little talky. This is the Jack Herrera from Rise. I decided to give them a try. I've never tried their flower before. Never. Not for the run of quality flower. So if you're judging quality flower, like or cost-effective flower. So if you're just looking at cost-effective measures, then these guys would top the cost-effective group. I think that's a pretty good, you know, description. It's not the greatest shit in the world, but when you want to smoke and you just want to smoky smokes, well, there you go. That's some smoky smokes. It's not bad. That's Rise. And they're Jack Herrera Sativa, which is going to be, again, I don't go by names, but it's good to help people with where it's going to lean. This specific sativa leans very heady. So, the bud was big, very fluffy, juicy. So that means it was a little sticky sticks when I was breaking it down. So delicious all the way around. And we have a L'Orange. It's like a burnt. I smoked it earlier. It's like a burnt orange, like a stinky, blue cheesy burnt orange. But this one I'm enjoying a lot better than this one. This was okay, but this much better, much better. But we have a lot of goodies over here. A lot of goodies. I have a lot of things to smoke, but come birthday, I'm smoking the Emerald Apricot with all of you on a pre-recording. Let me see what we have. I have some crazy stuff here. Got all of it at Goldflower. So excited, cannot wait to smoke. That's how excited I get about it. So Nick, how's your day going? Hopefully you are enjoying the week. Hopefully this is like the middle point of your grand adventure this week. I'll tell you, every week is a grand adventure. Every week kind of becomes its own thing. You know, it's a journey. It's something different. I don't feel like, for me, week to week is the same thing. I don't feel like, anything has been ordinary. I feel like from week to week, things have been, dare I say, unpredictably wild. That's how I feel. That every week, it's been it's emotional. If it's not emotional, it's a physical transformation. If it's not me going through a transformation, it's the environment or the situation around the world or the elections or the this or the that. Wow. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, I can't forget to tell you this. Listen, so excited. I will be at the THC clinic in Fruitland Park on the 19th of December. So on the 19th of December, High Tea, highly motivated, Oraganji, and the brand High Tea will be having a tea party at the THC clinics in Fruitland Park from 9 in the morning till 3 o'clock. So basically it's like a pop-up bodega education tea party. I'm not even sure what to call it yet. I think it's a tea party. It's High Tea with Oraganji at the THC clinic. So this place, during the time I'll be there in Fruitland Park, Florida, December 19th from 9 to 3 at THC clinics, which is, I can't even talk, but Fruitland Park is close to Leesburg. It's close to the Villages. So it's like the Villages and Leesburg, and then Fruitland Park's like right in the middle. So I'll be there at THC clinic from 9 to 3, the 19th of December, having an enormous tea party and educational throwdown about cannabis, about the combination of tea and cannabis. See, to me, this is a big deal because all the doctors, all they ever talk about is combining your cannabis with your tea. That's the essential so that you can get THCA, CBDA. You're getting those organics, you're getting those acidics, you're getting those base nutrients that you need to get from the cannabinoids before they start to decarboxylate. Man, I tell you what, see, it's exciting. So tea, and we're going to be doing that on the 19th of December. Just want to let you know. And then come next year, early next year, we have some events we'll be showcasing our tea. And the tea has been amazing. Blue Zen Brew, Moonlit. Let me see, there's the Belly Brew, there's the Green Gold, wow. Just a whole array of gorgeous, beautiful tea. That's where I get excited. The tea has been everything. Last show, listen to this. Last show, the tea. So the joints that I was smoking. So whatever I was smoking on wasn't doing a thing for me last week or last show. Was it last show? I'm pretty sure it was last show or the show before. I don't know. I'm just rhyming all over the place. So it was a show a few shows ago. The tea blew me away. The tea had me mentally it was very euphoric. It was very uplifting, but light on the brain. So instead of being able to think deeply, my brain would stop me. Be like, no, you've thought enough. This is good. You're done. Relax. That, I think it was the Damanya with the combination of the ashwagandha. There were things happening there. That was an amazing tea. It was just amazing. But today I don't have tea. I brought something unhealthy. Very delicious, but unhealthy. So, have I tried iodine? All right, Nick, talk to us. Tell me what you mean. I know, bad for me, but, and this one's my favorite. Look, regular Dr. Pepper just doesn't do it anymore. It's all about the combination. It's all about the blend and that synergistic effect. And as silly as it sounds that I'm using that on like soda, soda with, that synergistic effect, but it's the flavors and those flavonoids and how they come together. And that right there, wow, delicious. That's a mood changer. That gets you that's lovely. That's delicious. Let's go paint the town red. I don't really drink alcohol, so a soda sometimes can do that for me. Okay. Let me see. Have you tried iodine? Add a drop of iodine to the Dr. Pepper. Really? You'll taste it in the water, but not the soda. You know, so what are the benefits of iodine? You know, putting iodine into my Dr. Pepper or any kind of soda. So I imagine iodine has Lugol's solution. Lugol's. See, this is why the community is fantastic. We learn new things all the time. Right now, Nick is teaching us about iodine and dropping a drop. I imagine just a drop, just a drippity drop, not like a lot of drops, like one drop of iodine. Like, don't go crazy. Let me see. It's not straight iodine. Oh, and see, not straight iodine. I'm glad you told me this because now, not that I have any here, I would have to go source it. But it's good now to know what iodine I might be sourcing. Okay. Still kind of smoking the Jack Herrera. Oh, so on the birthday, I can't see. All right, let me see what I can see. Let me see if I can see, because I can't see anything. I am like, I so need glasses. For far sight, for near sight, it doesn't matter. All right, so this one is a Kush Mints. Something Z Kush Mints. I'm not a big minty, the Kush, so to me this feels more indica. And this will be an end of the night type of 1 gram. And these are 1 gram pre-rolls from Goldflower. If you know me, you know, I love them. They're like my favorite. Look at that. Oh, okay. That's gonna be exciting. Look at that beautiful color. Look at that gorgeous, chunky chunks. You know, whenever you're looking at a pre-roll, you don't want dust. You want chunky chunks. You want chunky chunks, and you want, you know, ooh, no, it's nice. Okay, that's a Kush Mints. And you see that's a hand roll pre-roll, but not hand roll, machine roll. But not a cone. Cones are such a finicky thing. They really are. But anyways, okay. Hand roll, pre-roll, let me just get that back. That's a Kush, that's an indica. That will be an end of the night, maybe birthday night, end of the night, I don't know. When I'm at this micro wrestling, I'm probably gonna smoke through everything. A few drops. If you have, let me see, rub it in your feet, not straight iodine. If you have a betadine, rub it in your feet, a few drops. So still, tell us why iodine though. And now, is it for blood flow? Let me wait. While you're doing that, I'm just going to read which one this is. Oh, this is the favorite. This is Emerald Apricot. So I'm going to put that right there. So the Emerald Apricot, I'm saving that for the smoke sesh on Friday. I'm pre-taping the smoke sesh, but all it's going to be is my birthday smoke sesh, pre-taped, but it will still come out hopefully to everybody at 8 o'clock like I normally come on. But instead of me coming on live, I'm going to be spending that time with the family. We're going to be watching micro wrestling. I will be the loudest person. I might even bring the megaphone. I don't know, just in case they need it. Just in case. Okay, Emerald Apricot. Hybrid, actually sativa. Gorgeous sativa with all the right things in it. And that's ideal. Organics or nada. Beautiful stuff. Then we have, I picked up a few pre-rolls. Just to have something super, super, uber, duper tasty, along with my other super, duper, uber tasty stuff. You let them know, hey, get some rest and eat well. I keep thinking, why do I keep thinking today's, tell them just to mentally get ready for Saturday, which is so far away now, but okay. Probably didn't help that I smoked a few doinka-doinks before the show. And it takes me a while to get into the show. I wish I could get into it like 5 minutes and like mentally you're into the show. Now, 25 minutes in, I'm just now feeling it, you know? I'm feeling the show more now than when I started. I started the show, I was nervous, had nervous energy. I was maybe excited to start without a topic, maybe excited to jump in and see what the show organically becomes on its own. I mean, sure, I have topics. Sure, we have things to talk about. I mean, unleashing your inner power should be a conversation we always have. I think we always try to have that conversation, why today is the only day that will ever matter. Today is the beginning. Today is the end. The end of your problems, the end of your issues, the end of your whatever you carry with you. Because what you carry with you, you create and you become. You have to believe in you, trust in you. You have to know your power, your strength, your energy. I know it's hard. For some people, it's impossible. Impossible. But to talk without a topic is just the confidence that we will have something to talk about. It's just the knowing in myself that we have that kind of excitement coming, that kind of interest, that kind of stories. And, oh, that smells lovely. Let me see which one this is. Hold on. So no expectations, no topics, nothing. Here we go. Let me just, that's old car smell. I could tell when I smelled it, when I smelled that just now, that was flipping-licious. I could, okay, that's another hybrid leaning indica-esque, more hybrid. I will leave that right to the side. So, okay, I see that it's a cure-all. A few drops of iodine, Nick is letting us know. This is a cure-all. In that, curing all. It's, let me see, from dementia to infections is good. You know something. We do need to talk more about dementia and clearing out infections in the body, especially when you're dealing with disease or bacteria resistant infection, resistant bacteria or things like, the infections, the antibiotics don't work and they are like super infections. Maybe in those situations, going back to more holistic care, like say iodine, that is interesting. So it's definitely something to look into. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm still going. What is this? Oh, that smells good. Wait. I said that's the Heisman. So that's the Ricky Williams brand, Heisman 34. And this one is... Oh, okay. The Cherry Rush. So this is Cherry Rush. That smells great. Wow. Well, these are 2 half grams. Check out how cute these are. Look. So these are hand roll pre-rolls with a filter. Okay, so you got a filter there. Hand roll pre-rolls with a filter. And these are half grammers. These are great, quick. If it's a half gram cone, I feel like I burn a good portion of it and I don't really get to utilize the half gram properly. When it's done like this, like a hand roll machine or where it's really nice. I don't feel like I'm wasting anything. I tell you what, I really can't wait. I have terrible impulse control. So we right now are gonna break into a half gram Cherry Rush, and then I'll save the other one for micro wrestling. Not that I don't have enough stuff to smoke tonight, but I really enjoy Gold Flower. I mean, Rise has been interesting. Rise, I liked your Jack Herrera. The Larange was a burnt orange, like a stinky burnt orange. And it was interesting. Interesting for sure. A sativa, but interesting. And who puts it in the water? Is this something that was put in the water many years ago? Talk to us about it. They put it in the water. Who put it in the water? Was this something that, there's a lot of things that the city puts in the water they shouldn't be putting in there. Oh, now, what? So city water has the iodine. So I have a well. And in my well, we don't get city water like that, obviously. The water department, don't be trusting the water department. Don't be all, the water department is looking out for me. Test your water. Find out what's in it. It's part of getting right with your health. Getting right with your health isn't just about eating right. The water you consume is a big deal. The water you consume is look, we are made of water. We are made of water. So what you put into your body matters. I say that as I'm about to take a sip of Dr. Pepper, because I'm probably made of like at least 60% Dr. Pepper. And Starbucks Espresso. So that's probably everything running through my body. I don't drink water very often, and I should. That's the most unhealthy part of me. I eat right. I eat a lot of right. I just eat a lot of it. But I don't drink right. You know, I do occasionally. I have the teas, and I do the hot teas, but that would be as much water as my body actually takes in. Look, it's being authentic. I need to get in touch with that part of my body and make it better. Water heals. Frequency heals. When you have the right water in your body, frequency matters. It does things. When you have your body full of Dr. Pepper, frequency isn't doing shit. Cannabis helps, but frequency at that point, it's hard to get through the sludge of Dr. Pepper. This is the Cherry Rush from Gold Flower. It's a 0.5 gram. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. Okay. Yes, pH water can help. You can taste the iodine in city water. You shouldn't be drinking city water. Listen, when we're going to talk about water. Let's do it just for a moment. We're going to talk about water because water is a big deal. Ionized, alkaline, antioxidant water. Now we're talking. Now we're talking some powerful shit. Now we're talking shit that the Koreans, the North and South Koreans, have. Not really North Koreans. I don't know. I don't know what they're into. I'm not going to put them in South Korea. So South Korea has been very big into water technologies, and it is I think they call it Kangen water. So over there in Korea, they call it Kangen water. Kangen water is water that has then been electrified through titanium plates or titanium mesh. Then the water separates. All of this done without chemical. Then the water separates into an acidic and an alkaline. The acidic is good for cleaning. The acidic is good for cleaning out your system or cleaning instead of using detergents. Alkaline water is totally for your body. And the more you alkalize yourself, the more you ward off disease, the more you ward off cancers. Water is more powerful than you'll ever realize. Water has a memory. So consuming the right water would even be the beginning of anybody searching for a health regimen. Don't overdo anything. Don't overdo it. Be easy on shit. Okay. Bleach is the most powerful alkaline. Holy shit, Nick. Yes. Bleach is, I think that's way far on the alkaline scale. I'm talking more like between 8 and 10 alkalinity, not bleach. But thank you. I didn't even know that. I'm learning something every day about iodine and about bleach, which I'm sure both of those things they put in the city water to clean it. Small amounts of bleach, but I think they do use bleach. That's a little frightening. Okay, all this talky I do. Let me get the cherry rush lit up. So most half-gram pre-rolls already would start burning or already have a bad run, and it would take a good couple of hits of pulling at it to be able to get a good hit. This one right off the bat already, delicious, so delicious, citrusy, and it's got that tropical cherry initial stick. Immediately I can taste it. What a good flower. Oh. So water is important, and we should really be looking at what we consume, what we put in our body. Thank you for joining me today. I'm highly motivated when every show is about you. Every show. The reason I say no topic, no expectations. You shouldn't put expectations on yourself or anybody else. And the reason the show has no topic is because it develops, it becomes. Sure, sometimes we have things to talk about, but it becomes what the community wants to talk about, what the energy of all of it wants to talk about, or whatever. So the show is you, the show is about you and your motivation for life. I'm here to just help facilitate that and give food for thought, maybe some comedy relief, some education, some friendliness, like friendship, a shoulder to listen to some things, or y'all the same. I mean, I don't know what. This show has already become everything it should have ever been. It's evolving on its own. I do need to get some guests on, but I rush through the day. I have no time to book guests. I'm helping to run Oraganji. Right now I do everything Oraganji. I'm out in the field. All the office stuff, Angie's been doing the office stuff. She's been doing great. And Angie also has her own brand, which is High Tea. So High Tea is an organic, super authentic, super original, super authentical. It's authentical. Big chunk, big pieces, beautiful, beautiful tea. I look, every time, I should have examples. I wish I had like a bag of high tea and a bag of regular tea. Ange, I'm sorry, I don't know if you were laying down or anything. I don't know if you could bring me a bag of your amazing tea and a bag of normal tea. I just wanted to show the difference. You know, I'm terrible. But I want you to see this. This is so amazing. It's so amazing when you see what's out in the market. And I think that's what did it. Angie saw, I mean, she's a herbalist. She's a holistic healer. And in that, Angie saw the market. She saw what they called organic, what the tea world presented to their communities. And the team was, oh, sorry. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And, you know, it was just subpar. And it just didn't offer what, I don't know, it just didn't offer what people really deserve. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're super awesome. Okay. Let me see, the blood-brain barrier. Let me see where Nick's at. So the iodine, not bleach, but the iodine. Lugol's possibly kills bad bacteria that cause all kinds of health problems, including dementia, which is linked to bacteria. Yes, as part and parcel that crosses the blood-brain barrier. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so yes, you're absolutely right. Yeah, that's true. So iodine, a few drops in your drink. You won't taste it if you put it in your soda, Nick says, but if you put it in your water, you'll probably taste it. The city puts it in, but maybe to be safe. Look into it and see what kind of iodine can do. All right, let me show you these awesome tea bags. So this right here is what, look how thin. Look how, I don't know, and it's, look, okay. Let me just open that up. Let me show you this. Hey, Chris, welcome to the show. So look at this, look. Now this is a hibiscus elderberry tea. Now when I say that, there's no chunks. Look, where's the elderberry? The elderberry looks like it's been crushed up. That means it's already crushed up and dried, and all the beautiful nutrients and those essential aminos are gone. Look at this, look at this. But then look at this. Oh, right here you've got which blend? This is the Blue Zen Brew. That's what it looks like. Isn't that cool? Right there, Blue Zen Brew. And in that, you've got all these chunks. Look at these gigantic chunks and pieces. When you look at a tea, there's ashwagandha. Look, that's ashwagandha root in there. Beautiful. There's like, I want to say that's wow. Look at those big pieces. That looks like a hibiscus, a big chunk. That's why Ange, oh, this smells delicious. So anyways, this is part of the high tea blend. And this right here is why she started doing tea. So high tea got into this because you're right. Chris is right. It's a much higher quality product. It's authentico. It's crafted with understanding and love and attention to synergistic effects. Attention to those details that make this tea probably the best tea I've ever had in my life. Not just this one, all the blends. I haven't done the belly brew yet. That's one of her special brews that she put out there. But the Blue Zen, the Moonlit, and the green tea or the green, don't even know what, it's a green tea blend, but it's delicious. Those three are pretty awesome. Love it. Look, wow. I mean, the terpene, the aroma of it, right? Look at this difference. Look at that. Look, you talk about a tea. This is what you get in the store. This is what the world of tea tries to sell you. This little thin, ground, dry example for healing. That's your hibiscus and elderberry and whatever filler they've got in there. And then you've got this. Look, I'm putting them close up so you can see. In this, you've got giant chunks. You've got I think that's turmeric. Little turmeric, a little cracked pepper. Oh, you want cracked pepper to activate the turmeric. And hot tea, hot. It's hot. It is hot. It's very hot. Hot. Can't pronounce words. I'm telling you, I butcher every word. We need good bacteria in our brain and body. Yes, we do. It starts with what you put in your body. So it starts with the water you put in your body. You know, you want to start reducing the plastics or the microplastics. And I do hear that there are ways to purge it from the body. But again, look at that. Look at that difference. Brought to you by Oraganji.com. Hopefully the checkout system is working again. Hopefully. And if it's not, give it time. Send us an email. We'll have other options. But we're not going to stop. We're going to be out there talking about cannabis and tea, the combination. And this one right here is put together. You don't need to have cannabis with it. But if you add cannabis, it enhances the tea, the ashwagandha, it enhances all the bits and pieces put in there. That's what it enhances. I love it. Just smelling it. Oh, I get all excited. This one, I can smell a little bit, but you really got to put your nose in there and really kind of sniffs. Not impressed. Not impressed anymore. Now that we've got high tea from Oraganji. Puny tea just doesn't do it anymore. It's heavy. This is enough for like 2 teas. I think you can steep 2 actual teas with this one. Okay. Super awesome. I was just excited to show you this. Look at these snazzy labels. Look at that. Look at these snazzy labels. Wow. I get excited about the smallest things. High tea. Boom, 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 boom. Blue Zen Brew. I believe this is the afternoon blend. And if it is, I think it has black tea for caffeine. It's got the caffeine with the black tea, the turmeric, the black pepper, the hibiscus, the ashwagandha root, because I can see it. Oh, that's a good tea. That's a good tea. Now I don't want to drink the Dr. Pepper. I mean, I'm still going to drink it, but I want to have a tea as well. Okay, the tea is cool. I'm going to put it down because that's all I talk about. I'm just sniffing tea. What did you do, Ward? I was sniffing the tea. It was good. It was very good. Oh, Eric, welcome to the show. Look at this. What is up? Long time no see. Look, Eric comes to the show, and what does he see me doing? He sees me sniffing tea. The bacteria in the brain help the fish migrate, find their way to spawning grounds. Oh, now we're on different bacteria. I lost the conversation. They were talking about bacteria there somewhere. We've got, let me see, Eric, meet Christopher, meet Nick, let me see who else is on the show today. Meet Tanya. Tanya's here on the show as well. Welcome. Everybody, Eric is one of my childhood friends. Grew up pretty much, junior high school, early college years around the guy, and then he went off to the Army. And look, to be authentic, he made fun of me, I made fun of him, and you know something, he kicked my ass for it, and I probably deserved it. I made fun of his car. I used to talk shit about his car so much. Not that I didn't like it. I liked his car because I didn't have a fucking car at the time. But what was funny is I just wanted to get a rise out of him. I wanted to get him just all mad. And once you got him mad, then he was confused. Eric's a fantastic dude. He's a farmer now. He's farming emus. I don't know what you got over there on your Dallas farm. But that is awesome. Eric, look, check out Oraganji.com. If our payment systems are working, or just direct message me later. Call me later. We'll talk about the tea. The tea is amazing. Okay. I was sniffing some tea. Let me get back to the Cherry Rush, because the Cherry Rush from Goldflower, super delicious. I'm saving all the others. I'm saving the Emerald Apricot. I've got some Old Car Smell. Old Car Smell is some funky, cheesy, gassy. Woo! Look, I'm talking about it now. Like, I want to light it up now. Like, I get all excited about shit like that. Llamas! Eric is a llama farmer. I would have never thought that Eric would have ever started farming llamas. And chickens and other things, I imagine. But his big thing, he's big into llamas then. I thought it was ostriches or emus. I was so wrong. My neighbor does like ostriches and emus. Very confusing sounds. And donkeys. It sounds like a grown man was crying in the forest the other day. My daughter came to get me. She's like, Dad, quickly. I think there's somebody crying, like a man, a big man, it sounds like, crying in the forest. So I'm like, holy shit, okay. So I go running out that way, and it's a donkey. I felt kind of silly about the donkey. So Eric, welcome to the show. This is Highly Motivated. This is the 3 times a week smoke sesh at 8 o'clock. This is community getting together. This is no topics, no expectations, nothing at all. Just time to remember how we all used to get together and hang out, and we would smoke and you wouldn't? And then finally I got you to smoke. And every time I did, I always pissed your wife off. Before she was your wife, I pissed her off. Remember that time on the balcony? It was cold outside and she was threatening. I remember all, and then I raided your refrigerator and made nachos out of God only knows what. That's a stoner skill. I think when you're really high, I would love to know, can a monkey be trained to ride a llama? If anybody knows, Eric would know. But I have to tell you, Eric and his people, all of you over there, all your peoples, everybody's very cool. And I miss Texas. Eric's in Texas. I miss me some Texas. I miss some barbecue. Oh, the best barbecue worldwide is in Texas. The best Philly cheesesteaks are at a place called Texadelphia in Texas, not in Philadelphia. Look, I went to the city of brotherly love. And let me tell you something. There is no brotherly love happening over there. Not for anybody outside of the city. It's so delicious. I tried multiple Phillies in Philly, and instead, I felt insulted. I felt insulted by their food. By their, you better enjoy it. I better enjoy it. It better be fucking amazing. I better enjoy it. It wasn't amazing. Just letting you know. Overpriced and overhyped. That's what I thought of Philadelphia. And maybe I was a little sour because I was looking for the bar. The one from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So I had to find the bar. And it's not an actual bar. Somebody could have said that to me. But no, they let me search. And they let me continue searching for this bar that wasn't there. So after not finding this bar, and then after finding yet another disappointing Philly, I dreamed of the Philly in Texas. So Texadelphia, a restaurant in Texas, I don't even know if it's still there. Best Philly cheesesteak anywhere I've ever been so far. Also, I miss it for the barbacoa. Food. I've only named food so far. I have family there. I miss them too. But the food, I'm just ashing everywhere. The food. I miss Eric. Eric is a wild spirit that needs to be set free on the road in a big convertible or like a camper. Like him and his wife just need to go. I don't know if you have a camper. Do you have a camper, Eric? He probably already camps. I don't check in enough. I'm a terrible friend. Just the authentic Oren is here. I don't call. He doesn't call. We don't call each other. He calls me a lot more than I call him. And that's the truth of it. So, let me see. I have not had a good cheesesteak since I left Philly. Really? So, Nick knows about a Philly. But all right, so you tell me where you went. I went everywhere. You tell me where you say, and then what constitutes a good Philly. And I think that's going to be the deciding factor here. Did somebody ask Eric if a monkey can be trained to ride a llama? I think the llama would spit on the monkey. That's like the name of a dirty movie. My llama spit on the monkey. Oh, that's so dirty. Don't shh. That's so dirty. Okay, wait. I miss you too, my friend. Thank you, Eric. I miss you, man. Let me see. Texas has the best steak and fries. No. Look, Texas has, when it comes to steak, yeah. Oh my God, that's true. Look, I have not had a great steak here in Florida. Doesn't do food great. I'm sorry, Florida. I'm sorry, not sorry. I've tried some of your amazing delicatessen things, and there's nothing amazing or delicatessen about it. There's nothing gourmet. There's no love in your food here in Florida. I don't know what happened. It's like every chef that works in Florida, like, I'd rather be somewhere else. This is bullshit. And that's how the food tastes. This is bullshit. Even if it's amazing food, it's all right. It's okay. It's got all the components, but it's like it's missing magic. I don't know. 10 years since you've been to Philly. Wow. You have to know where to go for cheesesteaks around Philly. Look, even Christopher's in. Look, you have to know where to go. So where? You all tell me where. Go to Crispy's. Now, I didn't go to Crispy's. I did go down some strange alleys, which I don't know why I had to go down these alleys to get a cheesesteak. Mainstream places. See, I did the mainstream. It was very disappointing. But that's all I knew. As a tourist in Philly, nobody brings you to a place called Crispy's. That sounds fantastic. Or a pizzeria in Huntington Park. See? Should have done. But when you're with the family, you can only go to dedicated places. I have so many people following me that, you know, you got me, the wife, at the time it'd be Chai and Gid and Go. So we had 5 people. And 5 people get lost. Look, my daughter would just stop walking and be like, I'm done, and just sit down. She did this in Washington. I'm like, what are you doing? Get up. And she goes, no, you've walked me too much. We've gone to every single museum and then some, and then every field, every statue. I'm like, no, we haven't gone to the Rocky statue yet. We need to do the Rocky statue. So, and that was in Philly. Actually, was it in Philly? I don't even remember where now. That being said, it might have been where, like, the Liberty Bell. We went to go to the Liberty Bell, and there was some interesting monuments, and yeah, maybe it was there too. Everywhere we went, she would stop walking and just sit down. I'm like, what are you doing? Get up. Come on, I drag her. I would look like a terrible parent because I made her walk so much. You have to make your kids walk. They need to walk. So, but anyways, where was I? But yeah, when you have all those kids following you, you can't really walk and search for the amazing places. You get one location, one destination, and you have to all go there like a beeline. And if you're lucky, we all get there together. Let me see, are any pizzerias? The one near my old house. Oh, Nick has one near his old house. They do retirement communities. Great. LOL. Pat's and Geno's are not at the end and all that for it's disappointing. One uses like a cheese spread, the other one uses cheese whiz. Look, you're talking about a cheesesteak. Now my nose is itching because now I'm getting hungry. Now I'm getting hungry. I've been dreaming about an amazing cheesesteak. So I'm going to tell you what I feel constitutes the most amazing part of a cheesesteak. It's going to be the peppers. And they have to be slightly burned. And when I say slightly burned, not like on a flat iron, but like a grill. You got to grill those peppers. Give them a little bit of flame kiss. Oh, now you're adding depth. Now you're adding flavor to a cheesesteak. And then you want to go easy on the bread. Look, you want to open up that loaf and it better be good bread. And you want to take out a little bit of bread. Not a lot. You want to keep a good structure. But take out a little bit of that bread. Don't let the bread be the filler. You want the bread to be the crunch. Look, you want to get serious about a cheesesteak? We grill up some onions. We get some really good steak that's been marinated. Shut up. And you don't want to cook that too long because then it gets hard. You want a good soft steak. Okay. Oh, look, Nick. Nick has got the address to a place in Philadelphia. I imagine he's claiming this is a cheesesteak of epic proportions, because if so, it's worth the trip. There's a train, I think. I could drive it. It's not that far. And I do want to quickly say, when I say thank you, everybody, from wherever you're watching me, I heard we have people in England watching the show. So my English family and friends and extended friends and family in England, welcome to the show. Welcome to Highly Motivated. Also, for all our viewers in Poland, I did not know I had so many viewers in Poland. I mean, I'm honored. I'm very honored. So to all my Polish viewers, rock on. Keep being amazing. Do your Polish shit. Yeah, I love it. Fantastic. Have have a little drink for me and a little smoky tokey. And that's what's great. This is an international smoke session. This is a smoke session that has crossed barriers and boundaries and borders and time zones. This smoke session traveled in the future. And you wonder how? On 11/11, I was talking to everybody about manifestation. I was talking to everybody about creation. Remember, you're the eye, you're the watcher. You are the quantum powerhouse creating the universe within your view, within your eye. You're part of the big machine. So we were talking about that on 11/11 or the day before 11/11, about how important it is on 11/11 to center your mind and center your thoughts and center your beliefs, not needs and wants, but what you believe. And at the same time, everybody in Poland was watching me the next day. So they were watching the next day, which I thought was amazing. So we had traveled in time, in space, in that metaphysical understanding of where we are. Even, look, okay, the news today talked about the googly schmoogly and how Google just released a new chip for its quantum qubit, its quantum computing. So they're increasing the amount of qubits that can be stored, that can be used. And this quantum computer recently passed a milestone. I don't remember what the milestone was, but it's a huge milestone. So, what does this mean? I'll tell you what this means. This means I forgot what I was talking about. This means, oh wait, no, okay, I came back, I'm back. I did forget completely. So Google, they passed a milestone with this quantum computer and with this chip that they recently unveiled. So working, by passing this milestone and by doing what they were capable of doing with this quantum computer, they solved a problem or an equation that would have taken 10 to the trillion to the billionth to the whatever of years to done with our current computing status. And they did it in under 5 minutes. Groundbreaking. So what did it mean? So the scientists at Google mentioned that this is further proof that we are living in a multiverse. This is further proof that we are living in a multiverse. So this is yet another group of scientists from another part of science. Yeah, you know, science has all its different individual divisions. You have the quantum and the string theory. You've got theorists and blah 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 is. You have rocket scientists. You know, you've got data scientists. You have quantum qubit nuclear scientists. I don't know. You've got a lot of different scientists. And so far, many different science groups have come together to say that we are living in a multiverse, that their equations are coming out, that this is what's going on because nothing else makes sense. Nothing else really does. Crispy pizza. So wait, we got I missed some shit. Okay, hold on. We got Bentulis pizza, casual spot for pies and cheesesteaks. I love it. And then we got crispy pizza. I love this crispy pizza. Every time I hear it, I'm getting excited about some pizza. Pizza's a big deal too. Look, no flop. Maybe a little flop. A little flop on the pizza, nice, thin, crisp, delicious. Look, I've been watching that guy from Barstool Sports. Him and his 1 bite review. 1 bite, bullshit 1 bite. He's doing 2 bites, 8 bites, 20 bites. Dave Portnoy. That's it. He's great though. I love his reviews. I love his brashness. I like, you know, he and if somebody, he's gonna, they're like, hey, you can't be here. He's like, look, I'm doing a review. Shut up. What do you want from me? And he'll even come out and tell people, look, I had a talk with the owner. The owner's like, I don't want to be famous. I don't want people coming here. Don't fucking tell people about me. And he's like, but your pizza's amazing. I don't give a shit. My pizza's amazing. Get the fuck out of here. And he tells people, look, and that's his tiki-taki following. But I'm sure he's on other things. Let me see what we got. Across from Bank of America. Where else are you streaming? Eric, back again. Okay. We are streaming on Twitch, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So on YouTube, you can find me as Oraganji. That's Oraganji. Also, you can go to Oraganji.com. Oraganji.com. If you're interested in finding amazing tea, delicious tea, so gorgeous. And hopefully this evening our payment systems will be working once again. And if not, definitely I'll have something else figured out. But yeah, also on Facebook. Now on Facebook, like last week, we tried to stream live, but they kicked us out. But here we are tonight. We are live. We are silly. We are topicless. I was gonna say topless, but topicless. That's what's happening. We are here just as community to chit chat, toky toke, and I love that. That's everything. That's especially when like Eric comes into the show, Tanya comes into the show, Chris, Nick, you guys all come into the show. This shows us right here that the smoke sesh is working. This is the thing that community needs. Not necessarily a smoke sesh, but a powwow, a get together, a little bit deeper. Take the layers off, put them on that imaginary table, and be real. Be real for a little while. I know it's not easy, but you could do it. And then it becomes easy. I'm smoking, I was saving all these joints for my birthday. I mean, not that I'm not gonna smoke other joints. I mean, I've got a little doink over here. Burnt orange, pine. I mean, it's not bad, it's a hybrid. It's a good smoke to smoke. Like, it doesn't really do anything for me mentally or physically, no actual entourage. But the flavor's nice, the smell's nice. You know, that's this one. Different. This, Cherry Rush. This is a gold flower half gram. Look how long the half gram is still smoking. This is nice. Frank! We got Frank the Tank. He's made it to the show. Welcome, Frank. How are you? I'm so glad you made it. Frank, meet Nick. Nick, Frank, Chris. Chris, meet Frank. Frank, fantastic guy, very funny. Frank the Tank. Look, and by the way, Eric, meet Frank. Listen, if you're talking about the Griswolds and you're talking about the light show, Frank the Tank has taken the light show to a whole nother level. When I say a whole nother level, and then he had to take it down, terrible. How's your light show doing? How are you doing? It's like, he comes to the show, how's your light show doing? Yo, Frank, it's been a while. A lot's been going on. A lot of happenings. But the show is still the constant. 8 o'clock, Friday night, Sunday night, and Wednesday night. And I'm glad you made it. I'm glad. Look, I think Facebook has been ghosting us. You'll notice if you go to my profile, consistently we've stuck with the show. And I think they put me in like a private group. I don't know what's happening. But it's okay. We're going to fight their algorithm with the I don't give a shit. We're going to fight their algorithm with like, whatever. Ghost me. People will share if they want to share. People want to come to smoke if they want to come to smoke. So for me, it is what it is. You've been putting up the lights. Listen. Frank's putting his lights up. He's got them. This is a guy who's got them by like controllers and organized and digitized and electrolyte, whatever. I ran out of words. Oh man, listen. Oh, Eric, listen. I don't know why, but this year I feel old. This year, out of most years, this is the oldest I've felt. So that's why I'm on a mission to read. I don't have the money like that guy. He's spending what, like $2 million a year to look young or to feel young again, to be young. That multi-billionaire, he gets like gene therapy. He gets blood infusions from his own son. He's undergone some weird surgeries where he doesn't, like his blood doesn't age. I don't know what's going on with this guy. If anybody was a vampire, he's achieved it. He looks like a bit of a vampire. Very pale. Doesn't get out in the sun, only because that would age him. He doesn't look his age. He looks young. If you've seen him, you know who I'm talking about. And so this year, out of most years, I mean, look, Friday, I'm 50 years old. It's just a number. Who gives a shit? But I think it becomes a mental struggle to overcome the number. A mental struggle to overcome your own perception of what, turning a certain milestone. For example, look, my nan just on the 5th turned 100. 100 years old. 100 years old. I'm still in shock. I am still in wow. What? Not just I said last week we should be celebrating. We should be documenting. We should have film crews talking to people that have achieved not just this milestone, but this with my nan. She's not just 100 years old and sitting there like, hey, I'm 100. She's 100 years old standing up with a glass of champagne. She's dancing a little bit, not too much. She's 100. Don't be like crazy. But a lot of people remember my nan at my dad's 60th. And at his 60th, she was arguing with the cops. What an amazing, energetic, powerful, salt to the earth kind of woman. So, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about now. Let's see where we are. Busy as hell here too. It's my busiest time of the year. I also do light install. You do not, do you? This is amazing. Frank the Tank Griswold does light installation. I didn't know that. I will send you some pics. We have a Christmas cars night now, LOL, this Sunday again too. Really? Holy shit, you let me know where. That's exciting. I want to see. I'm gonna have to come out with the family. We're gonna do an adventure. We're gonna come see you and this light show. I'm excited. Probably good bacteria have colonized your brain at this point. Colonized. Nick, if you're talking about good bacteria colonizing my brain, oh, wait a second, I missed. Been putting up lights. At 55, you become wiser. Really? At 55? I have to wait another 5 years for wiseness? Let me see. And then probably good bacteria will colonize my brain at that point. So once I'm 55, I'm going to have good bacteria. I think I've got a lot of good bacteria happening now. I think I'm full of it, good bacteria. Some sooner. I think wise, there's no wise. There's an open mind. There's retaining and understanding the things that happen around you throughout life and learning, not just learning, being able to teach from past experiences. Wise is not repeating history. Wise is kindness, understanding, and love. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting wiser. I'm getting more understanding. I'm learning to let go of the weight in life that becomes you, or becomes your day, or becomes your month, or becomes your year, or becomes your life. I'm learning to let go of that shit. The responsibilities, the bills, the problems. I'm not doing them. I'm taking care of things. It's not that. I'm taking all that shit and I put it on this imaginary table. Now, I can breathe. Now I can think. Now, right now. That's why I say, more than anything, that right now, today, this moment is the only moment that will ever matter. Now. That's what it's about. It's about the now. It's not the past. It's not the future. It's not what's going to happen or what has happened. It's what's happening. I think being wise is understanding that there's so much more. That it becomes, everything is going to become so much more. As you understand that it's there, you open yourself, open your mind to it with kindness. You don't have to be nice to be kind. You could be whatever the fuck you want to be. But when you're kind and you bring that to the table and you bring that to everything that you do, there's more understanding for the world around you. You open yourself up to a different frequency. It's all about frequency. You open yourself up to a different frequency. You're opening yourself up to goodness, to kindness, to great things happening for you. But don't need it, don't want it, don't think about it, don't expect it. Don't nothing. Just be kinder. That's it. That's it. Not from Thanksgiving to New Year's. All year round. From Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving, from New Year's to New Year's. Every single week, try to do something. Every single month, then. If you can't do every week, do once a month. If you can't do once a month, try to do once every 2 months. Do more than just right now. Because right now, we have an elevated sense of giving and doing for people who are less fortunate, who are hungry, or need homes. But all year round, we should be doing this. So that come next Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or New Year's, we don't have homeless. We don't have hungry. I don't know, is that a possibility? Is it a possibility that if we gave a shit all year round and did more, did more, do more, build some damn houses, help people out, find jobs, health care, mental care, veterans care, you name it. We did something every single month as a community, as a group, as an energy. Maybe in 2 years' time, come Christmas time, there's nobody that needs a meal, or there's nobody that needs a home. There's nobody that needs a blanket because we've worked, and then we maintain that throughout the year. We maintain that as community. We maintain that as human beings, not man, not woman, not anything like that. We're humans. And as an essential, basic need, we need to eat, we need to be clothed, we need a place so that we don't get rained on. We need a bed to sleep in, a place that we can be warmed and rest and know that we can fight yet another day. So as regular peoples, look, I'm serious. That's my biggest mission, I think, coming into the new year, is moving community more to do shit all year round, not just to think about it from Thanksgiving. From Thanksgiving to New Year's. And then come New Year's, we stop giving a shit. We're like, okay, now it's time for me to do my damn resolution, or whatever they call it. Resolutions. Yeah. Look, resolutions are silly. You're putting all this stress on yourself. You're putting all this weight on yourself to quit smoking, or to lose weight, or to get in shape, or to be healthy, or to be a nicer person. Whatever your resolution might be, by making yourself become this at the end of the year or into the new year, it's pressure and it's stress. And you're putting yourself through too much. So instead of putting that pressure on yourself to be a good person or to give more to community from Thanksgiving to New Year's, don't put the pressure on yourself like that. Do it all year. Do it all year long. All year long. Give back. Be kind to people who need it. Look, if somebody's begging for change, I don't question anymore, do you need it? There's a reason you're here doing it. So I'm not judging you. I'm not expecting anything. I just want better for you. I want you to succeed so that as a community, we all succeed. Simple. Tonight, actually, one of the topics I wanted to talk about, which was strange, it was how we overcomplicate things. We over-dramatize things. I mean, I'm a very emotional person. Do I overcomplicate and over-dramatize things? I don't feel as though boom. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Are we back? I think we're back. Okay. Let me see. My New Year's resolution. I think we're back. I'm not even sure. Let's who knows? Okay, so we're still here, we're still going, we're still talking. All I know is we lost connection for a moment, and then kind of everything went haywire. Let me just make sure we're on the right microphone. Yes. Oh, yep, we're back. Good. Excellent. Frank the Tank. Okay, my New Year's resolution is to get Troy to grow whisker lickens as a daily in stock strain. Wouldn't that be amazing? Look, let me tell you what. Look, I was showing earlier, I've got all these gold flower pre-rolls ready for the birthday on Friday. And oh, you weren't here for it, so quickly want to let you know that, let me see, it kept playing the music, which made it even stranger. Wait, let me see if I can get even the music back. I don't even know if I can. I don't know what I've done. I have the music is gone. I freaked out my music. I lose connection, and now my music's like, no, forget it. That's it. Okay, no music. Wow. Fine. I was really getting into the groove of that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We don't need music. I will sing. I will sing to you. No, I won't. No, that'll be bad. That's bad. I'm not gonna sing. We'll go with that. It kept playing the music though. So anyways, Frank, my birthday's on Friday, so I turned 50. And I'm going to go see micro wrestling in Keystone Heights at a place called the Watering Hole. And that's Friday the 13th, micro wrestling, Keystone Heights at a place called the Watering Hole. Just want to let you know about it, letting everybody know about it, because we're going to make it a party. It is going to be a mega earthquake of a party. And at the same time, it's just a celebration with friends and family and extended friends. So we're not going to be videotaping. I'm not going live. I'm actually going to smoke the emerald apricot, which I've been holding on to. I'm trying to smell it through the container. No, I can't smell anything. But if you pop it open, now you can. Oh, it's fantastic. No, it's very nice. It's very good. Okay, so I've been saving this for my birthday. So that's on Friday, but that's for the private smoke sesh that I'm going to pre-record and I'm going to push out while I'm at this micro wrestling. So instead of coming to you live or like super live on my birthday, I'm going to do a special private smoke session with you, with all of you, and it'll come out at 8 o'clock at the same time, at the same time I'm over at the Micro Wrestling. But I've never been this excited. Look, you can ask Eric. Eric, if you're still here, look, me and birthdays, I suck. I'm shitty. I got a terrible mood. I'm just an awful fucking person. You don't want to talk to me like the month before or the month. The second it turns December, I'm like birthdayzilla. I just can't do birthdays. I can't do growing older. And I think it's just a mental battle. So the only other party I've ever had in my life is when I was 21. My dad put me on a cruise, and it became about how much weed I can smuggle on board. But and then the alcohol, it wasn't really about the alcohol. I gambled. I lost money. Then I was like, I'm very upset about this. I drank pina coladas. I never partied crazy like on birthdays or on whatever. But this is different. This one's different. Angie changed it up for me. She came to me and she was like, look, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I'm like, nothing. And then just to answer and just to be kind of shitty, I was like, I want to watch little people beat the shit out of each other. She goes, really? Like, really? Like wrestling. Like wrestling. I mean, not like bum fights or something terrible like that. No. I wanted to, like midget wrestling. There was an opportunity for me to go before, and I didn't get to go. And I was really excited and just super pumped. And I keep seeing these videos. I'm like, I want to see that. Okay. The night of my birthday, it couldn't get any stranger. So the night of my birthday, little people, I'm like micros, little, whatever. I don't know what to call it. It's a lot. It's a lot. Just people. They're fucking people. They're humans. That's it. Smaller humans doing flying jump kicks at each other. I couldn't be more jazzed. So Friday the 13th in Keystone Heights at the Watering Hole. It's a bar. Nick let me know it was at the Watering Hole. Nick was like, the Watering Hole? I'm like, the Watering Hole. There you go. All ages are welcome. And you might want to get tickets early if you are planning on going. I am incredibly excited. Could not be more excited for a birthday. Look, it's day after tomorrow and I'm not stressed out. I'm not freaking out. I'm not, It's tiny, but it's so good. It's tiny. Look, good to the last drop. So yummy, so delicious. This is the Cherry Rush. This was a 0.5 gram. And I gotta tell you, for a 0.5 gram, I'm pleased as punch. Look, I've smoked on it forever, off and on. I've smoked this thing today. And I really feel an incredible entourage from just a 0.5 gram. Let me see, it kept playing. Wait, what platform are you streaming on? Because there's comments to the right of you, but not on the screen for me. Facebook does weird things for me. So I'm on Restream. Restream lets me go on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and usually Instagram, but right now no Instagram. They're being weird. And then Facebook does a ghosty of me, like I don't exist. Even though I'm clearly live right now. Last week I tried. Was it last week? It must have been. But last week we tried going live, and it was honky donkey. And it just didn't pop up for some reason, but it popped up here. So it says I'm live. It says I'm on Facebook, and I'm looking and nowhere to be found. Even I could not find me. So let me see. My barber goes to those and hangs out with the micros. Really? See, that is awesome. I think they need a good announcer. I think they need somebody to, like you remember the guy that would call the "Let's get ready to rumble." I used to go crazy at the WrestleManias for that. I used to go crazy. I think it was the WrestleManias. I remember when you'd hear this guy go, everybody shut up. The whole crowd would awe in silence and just wow. So that was always pretty cool. Let me see. The music says it's still playing. if that's not weirder, um, maybe you hear something and I don't. Maybe I have muted things by 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 losing internet. It mutes. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put this down finally. It's a little too tiny for me. It's a little too harsh now. So let me put this away. Gotta tell you, when I say busy week, when I say exciting week, wow, there's a lot of happenings happening. Can't give you all the details to all the happenings, of course. I mean, I wish I could, but definitely some big innovation coming into the new year, and that's something I'm very excited about. Also excited about Oraganji.com and you being able to get the greatest tea in the world. High Tea, which is the brand, an amazing brand, so exciting. But High Tea, real big pieces, gorgeous. Not this small, dusty excuse for tea. Look at that. Look at that wimpy tea. That's not even like regular tea. You want tea, you want some body, you want some flavor. Look, you want a little bit of magic. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the difference in tea. That's just redonkulous. We need better tea, and it's here. High Tea through Oraganji. Oh, excuse me. I wish I had hot water right now. I wish I had hot water so I can dump because it's very nice. Okay. I'm putting down the tea because if I don't, then I'm all about it. Let's see if I can reactivate some music. Just come on. Let's do it. Come on. I know you can do it. Yes. No music. No. I mean, I'm saying yes, but it just stops. That's it. That's all it does. It finished on me. Okay. No music. No need. So I'm going to go to the micro wrestling this Friday night. It was like it was meant to be. It was meant to be. So we're doing it. Okay. I put out the Cherry Rush. I'm going to light the other Jack Herrera. They're little zoinks, just tiny itsy bitsies. You know, I guess this would be a pinner. This would be my idea of a pinner. So a pinner is a very small, skinny joint, and a doink is when you well, I don't know. Actually, this one's not much different. No, it is different. I mean, one's definitely thicker and bigger, but this is like a pinner for me. I mean, I don't know. I guess I can even roll them a little bit smaller. Like if it's a really, really good shit. Like Mule Fuel is coming back out like now. We're Friday, Saturday. Goldflower's got a big drop. I don't know if I was supposed to say that. I was there the other day and, and I was told that Goldflower has a huge drop on my birthday. I'm going to say it's on my birthday because it's going to benefit me. I do love me some Goldflower. That being said, I think Mule Fuel and Whisker Lickens are both going to be released on Friday. Oh, wait, Frank, I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not. You probably know better than I do these days. I don't get any insider information anymore. I'm getting zero, except for that's not true, I guess, because I heard about the drop. Let me see. My barber goes. Oh, I'm still back on that. Look, if you're here in Florida and you have a medical cannabis card, check out Goldflower on Friday and Saturday. Let them know the Oraganji sent you. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. But let them know because look, I heard Whisker Lickens, Mule Fuel. Those are two of my yummy yums. They're going to be released. I want to say it's Friday. I'm safe. Thank you. I appreciate that because I just wasn't sure. I mean, I hear shit and then I'm like, wait a second. Should I say anything? I shouldn't say anything because God forbid, look, I don't want them. I mean, I want them to sell out. I want you to sell out of your flower, but not until I get there. Let's not be ridiculous. Wait till Oren gets there to sell out. Save me. Go pre-look at my rec and be like, oh yeah. He can get like a half an ounce. Yeah, just go ahead and save one of each. That because I want to try it. I want to try everything. I love trying everything. I mean, look, I went to Rise and got the Jack Herrera for $15 an eighth. As far as the economy cannabis goes, Rise would right now be my one of the top economy cannabis favorites. Economy. Like if I'm really on a budget, $15 an eighth, $10 an eighth is budget weed, $15 an eighth is budget weed. So this was pretty cheap, but is like 22% THC. Again, I'm not a THC person. I don't care about THC. It's not about THC. It's a combination of the THC, of the full cannabinoids that are present, the 250 others that have not yet been decarboxylated or activated, but it's about the flavor. It's about the taste. It's about that initial aroma. Look, right now, I can smell it. I can smell it, and it's singing to me. It's telling me, yes, light it. Or what the hell are you doing? Light it. Stop fucking talking. Light. Mm. Mm. Oh, it's very nice. Okay. I do like a good smoke, a good, even, nice smoke. It shouldn't make you cough. What's making you cough is bad drying. It's not ready yet. It has not been cured. Chemicals, sprays, and additives, and things that maybe weren't cleansed from the plant, washed out before cutting. Very earthy. You get a little bit of lemon, a little bit of pine, a little bit of pepper. You get a little bit of everything in this one. I mean, it's like it's a very delicious Jack Herrera. Okay, so that being said, where are we? Rise mix and match ounce, 60% off is insane. That is insane. Look, I'm about buying on the discounts sometimes. And but it's got to be good. Look, wait. You can't buy everybody on discount because some people's weed is just shit. And I'm not afraid to tell you who's shit. There's a lot of shit out there. That being said, Rise is an okay one. And for that price, mix and match, cigarettes make you cough because how many chemicals are in cigarettes? Cigarettes are like 1,000 different chemicals plus nicotine. Not if you're smoking just tobacco, for example, just not condoning cigarette smoking at all. But at the end of my smoking stage, I was smoking American Spirits, the organic ones. Fucking delicious. Like a fucking steak dinner for a smoker. I mean, if you're going to smoke a cigarette, what a cigarette. Wow. No cigarettes, though. No more nicotine. If you're smoking just tobacco and no nicotine, okay. I am such a mess today. Some days I'm great with the ash and I can put the ash right where I need to put it, but, in the ashtray. But today it's not happening. The Durban Z, look at you. That sounds delicious. I just want to make sure everything's okay. You never know. Hold on. Hey, Galan, I've got a show, but is everything okay?
Sorry, I didn't know you had a show. Sorry.
No, it's quite all right. Quite all right. You're live right now with everybody. Hey, but is everything fine?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Nope, good. Just checking. I'll call you back later then.
Yeah, you got it.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Awesome sauce. So that's one of my older sons. And usually when something's happening on the land, he'll hear it. He lives like an acre and a half away in a really cool RV. All my kids live on the land in some capacity. I mean, in the house. I let them live in the house, of course. But then also they want to branch off and be themselves. So in that, you give them their own space to create and to learn to become their own human. Give them space. Okay. Smoking is a very old-fashioned traditional thing. It's funny you mentioned smoking. Before the advent of big tobacco, we didn't have all these deaths from cancers. Before the advent of all these chemicals and all these additives and all those things that they started putting into cigarettes, we didn't have these same issues. I'm not advocating for cigarettes in any way, shape, or form. I smoked cigarettes from like 13 years old until about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. I quit cigarettes, but I didn't quit nicotine. It took me another 2 years to quit the nicotine. And man, what a battle. And it was a back and forth battle for a while. So the cough, it's the chemicals that are being put into this. Um, it, it's not the dried. So back in the day, they used to use different herbs and different additives like mullein and damania and mugwort. All of these things are smokable. Passion flower, catnip. Did you know you can smoke catnip? Listen, it gets you a little bit high, just like it does to your cats. Not the same way. Like a little euphoria. Like, I'm high. Okay. But catnip, like if you're ever in a pinch and you need to get high, go buy some fucking catnip. Go to Petco and buy a bag of catnip and mix it with things. Mix it with lemon balm, and and I'm not kidding. Mix it with mullein. Mullein is actually one of the greatest because you could like say you've got some weed that's really, really, really harsh. You add a little bit of mullein to that, and it's now smooth. And it's like, damn. And it tastes better. Plus, the mullein is great for your upper respiratory. It loosens it up so that you can cough out that mucus that we carry around. Like, for example, when you're smoking distillates make you feel like you got like water right here on the top of your chest, and you can never cough that shit out. You smoke a little bit of mullein, and you'll cough that shit out. You take mullein drops or mullein extract, and then that gets to your respiratory system, and as a whole brings deeper breathing and better health. Okay. Now, wait a second. All right, wait. I'll get back to the catnip. Smoke shop flowers like catnip. No, I'll tell you something. I came across something. I wish I brought it out. I came across something. Even though I am not an advocate for the promotion of. Okay, wait. All right, THCA. Just to be clear, is both male and both female. THCA, just to be clear, to be fair, it is this that has not been lit yet. It is this that is non-medical that has not been sparkied. That would be my understanding of THCA. And that's just what I'm saying. Okay, so catnip, 30 years on Newports, yuck. Quit 2 years ago. I hate the smell of cigarettes now. Newports, wow. And see, that's a hard cigarette to quit. I smell cigarettes, and the first smell, I'm like, oh. But then that second smell, you get sick, and you're like, oh no. Well, look, I did it. My stomach is turning now. I can't do cigarettes anymore. And I cannot believe I smoked for that many years. I mean, I'm still smoking weed, but I quit cigarettes so I can smoke more weed. Plus, with marijuana or cannabis, weed, pot, cannabis, Mary Jane, it's the wonder drug, been called by many names. Okay, you got the CB1 and the CB2, and together these receptors work to balance you. Why can't this be the answer? Why can't this be the choice? Give us our freedom. Give us our voice. We got to decriminalize and legalize and material or whatever. Okay. I was part of a rap I did years ago. It just popped into my head all of a sudden, calling it so many different things. Okay, where was I? 20 years ago in Newports, yeah, no, but I quit cigarettes so I could smoke more weed. But weed, cannabis, Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it, doesn't have. And they did a study, a huge study, double-blind study, because they had to check this shit like twice. Doesn't have any long-term effects on your lungs. Really? And there's healing. Now, not like when I've got a gigantic cherry and I'm burning it super hot. No, I'm burning off all the beneficial cannabinoids. I'm burning off all the beneficial goodies that the body needs and requires. So, no, not necessarily. When I'm eating it raw, yes. When I'm making it with a tea blend that is meant to enhance your cannabis, or if you don't have cannabis, it gives you similar effects without cannabis on its own. It gives you a very light version of that relaxation, of that euphoria, of that relaxation. It's what we need. And we don't do for ourselves. We don't love ourselves enough. We don't take enough time for ourselves. We don't. Not at all. Um, so it's a terrible shame. We need to take more time. And doing tea, look, doing tea is ceremony. It gives you the moment. You look, the tea kettle is getting ready and it's about to scream. You take your tea bag, you got your honey, you drop this in, maybe you put a little extra ginger in there, but you put that in, you got the water steeping right when it screams. You put it in, it's 210 degrees. Right when the kettle screams, that's 210 degrees. You don't want to go much hotter. Maybe go a tiny bit, but not. You want to steep the tea in the kettle, not in the kettle, in the cup for like 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Let the bag sit there for a bit. Let it sit there. Let it become. But it's in that moment we're taking time for us. In that moment while the tea is cooling down, we're sitting there and we're taking in the aroma. We're taking in the magic of what that tea is. We're taking time for us. We need to do that. We need to acknowledge our own energy and power and rest and relaxation and revitalization. And a cup of tea can do that. Not this wimpy looking bag of tea. Wimpy, look, it's wimpy tea. Be gone. Be gone, wimpy tea. No, you want this bloody gargantuan bag of tea that's got a gargantuan amount of goodness in there, that's doing a gargantuan amount of good things. Right. Not claiming any health benefits whatsoever, but they're fucking amazing. Actually, it has helped me with my inflammation, with my bloating. It's something I struggle with. I don't eat as much as I would like because I don't want to bloat. Because when I bloat, I'm uncomfortable. And I'm sitting here and I bloat and I'm just like, I just can't. No, not even another mint, not even a mint. If you watch the Monty Python, the guy that explodes during dinner, probably one of my favorite moments. Okay, where are we? I don't like smelling cigarettes or weed if I'm not smoking. You know, it's wild. Just the first whiff of cigarettes, but after that, I can't do it. I get sick. I tried to smoke weed again a couple weeks ago, but I've been dry herb vaping for a year, and it tasted like absolute ass to me. So I'm anti-combustion now. Okay, wait, anti-combustion. You got to make a tea. Look, Angie can't smoke because it was getting harsh on her throat. She's been, all about tea. It's about tea. These are designed to add cannabis. Cannabis, this is the only way you're getting THCA, CBDA, you're getting omega 3, omega 6, magnesium, manganese, but you're also getting a live decarboxylation in the body, a live change, a live, how are you doing? Fantastic. I think that's exactly what's happening when you're doing the tea. You're getting a body high, and the other day I had too much cannabis in my tea on the show, and towards the end of the show I had to end the show early. I had to end it early because I was really, really bezoinked. It was a lot. The cannabis just bezoinked. So I'm still enjoying the smoking side of things, but I know a lot of people are having issues, especially during flu season, COVID season, any kind of sicknesses, cold weather, warm weather. We just can't handle any of this. But no, it tasted like look, when you're vaping dry herb, vaping like using a vape to vape your herb, it tastes like popcorn. You're I think the benefit of smoking is in smoking. And I say that because it's in the smoke of it. It's in the ambiance of it. It's in the atmosphere of it. It's a dry pen. I just feel like you're missing out on so much. Maybe the first hit or maybe the second hit is it's okay, but after that, there's other ways. And making tea will surprise you. It's not like an edible. Edibles are different. Edibles are different. This is edibles decarboxylate and get into the bloodstream. They do something different. But I think like you have to wait till edibles get into your stomach and they break down. With the tea, it feels like it's immediately getting into your bloodstream, like it's assimilating directly in. It's delicious. And I would say by the time you're done drinking this tea, you feel like a different person. During the tea, you already feel like a different person because of those terpenes, because of those flavors, and the way those affect your brain and start putting you on that right frequency. Let me see where are we? Let me see. Yes, those oven vaporizers they taste bad. They do taste bad, yes. And sticks to the tongue. It does. It leaves a certain flavor, doesn't it? And then you can't get the taste off your tongue. No, he's right. It's like a film. Um, it does ruin the experience. But there are good ones. There's the bricks and barrel and bricks. They're, the stupid expensive ones, those are good. Um, if you're going to do any concentrates, I recommend the Puffco Proxy. The Proxy, my fave, and concentrates are much easier on my throat than anything else. But again, it's concentrated, so you're getting so much more. And yes, Gold Flower. I know you go to Gold Flower. I know you like them. Gold Flower has fantastic, probably some of the best. Uh, some of the best. House of Platinum has nice rosin vapes, good flower, good concentrates. But no, Gold Flower's got the best. The absolute best. Let me see. Because you didn't experience it properly. I never get that popcorn taste anymore, even if I double burn it. Really? But you're doing it at a pretty low temperature, I imagine. Let me see. Kind of like me with concentrates. I didn't experience it properly. I will revisit it one day. You should. We should. I should talk to you about concentrates, and I'll tell you why. You do something that it's more it can be much more flavorful. So I do this on low temperature, like super low, the lowest that they come in. But the reason I do that is for flavor. Dabs, I don't do a dab. A dab is a large amount and you get really only one hit out of it. With this I get maybe two sessions, maybe three, depending on if it's batter, if it's a good batter, I can get a good 2.5 sessions before it starts burning up pretty bad. And it's easy to clean. So that's the big deal. I don't get promoted by them. I wish I did. I love the Proxy, but it's expensive. That's the problem. I'd say the biggest negative with the Puffco Proxy is the cost. It's just astronomical. Let me see. Kind of like me with the concentrate. Temperature is everything. When dry herb vaping, but to me, it's the only thing that actually worked. Smoking flower didn't really give me the effect. Well, no, because smoking, you're burning off everything beneficial. Smoking is more than just. I get a quick high from smoking, like just a quickie. Like I'm high. I'm like, okay, that's lovely, and especially when you're with friends and community, you laugh longer. You're more involved in what's going on, and then it wears off easy because that's a smoke. But you are getting THC in your system and CBD and CBG and THCV and CBC. You're getting a lot of the different cannabinoids. A lot of them burnt off, but you are getting a lot of that into your system and it is helping. One of the articles I wrote was how all cannabis is really holistic medicine. All cannabis, whether you use it recreationally or medicinally. It's what your goal is. Look, when I used to use cannabis recreationally, I was just smoking to get high, but I was getting high so that I can assimilate information better. I was getting high to center my brain and relax because the environment in the world was just, I felt like it was too much for me. I was getting high to lose weight. I learned that later, but I felt good about it when I learned it. Um, that's the thing. Cannabis was always helping me, but I was just getting high. And then when I realized, I mean, this is when I was a kid, and then I unlearned, I relearned, and my mind and my world was blown away by the wonders and the capabilities of cannabis. I've always been an advocate. I've always been a can evangelist, bringing the good word of weed. You know, I've always been, only because the wonders that I saw, what it did for me, the mental and physical wonders that cannabis was able to help me with, and help, and what good it was able to help me achieve. Not that it did anything for me, but it helped. It was the synergistic effect. It was the combination. Look, I lost weight, not just because I was smoking weed. I was smoking weed and I wasn't eating fast food. I was cooking and I was learning to cook. So I was learning about what I'm putting into my body. And I'm learning about changing the fats and changing the nutrients and changing the way I'm processing it. So it was cannabis and knowledge. Cannabis and no more fast food. It was cannabis and exercise. It wasn't a lot of exercise. Oh God, I hate to exercise. I hate it. It's just, I feel like it's pointless. I'd rather smoke a joint and watch cartoons or or play video games. No. I don't. I wish I had time like that. I don't, but I wish I could. Um, or just smoke a joint and watch a sunset. So anyways, that's all right. Where are we at? Temperatures, everything, dude. House of Platinum, Moon Boots was badass. See, Frank the Tank knows some good weed here in Florida. If you want to know good weed, or you need to get lights put on your house, are you still available, Frank? Are you still available putting lights on people's house? If you want to get a hold of Frank, because he installs amazing light shows. Look, on his own house, he has a true Griswold light show that is phenomenal. The one I saw, I don't think it's the same because he had to take it down for the hurricane. The hurricane, and he was taking it down. I'm like, no! He just put it up, and I think it's one of those LED things that can stay year. Can you keep it up like year round? That's amazing, though. Oh, the PAX. Listen, the PAX is one of the best. The PAX dry herb vape is one of the best. If you use it right, and you got to grind the flour, but not too much. It can't be dusty. It's got to be chunky. It's got to be the same chunky that's in this pre-roll. Look at this. Look, the same exact. Ooh, that is some green. Smells good. You see that chunky chunk? That right there, that chunky chunk, is what the PAX dry herb vaporizer needs. It needs to be chunky. That's the trick. If it doesn't have a little chunk to it, then it's going to clog things up and you're not going to get good hits. This is the Emerald Apricot. Oh my God, it's so good. Look, I'm holding onto the table right now. I'm just like, should I light it? I want to light it. I mean, it's my birthday joint. I can light it whenever the fuck I want to. No, I'm going to smoke this on the pre-recording that I'm going to do for everybody for Friday the 13th. I'm doing it the morning, the early, crazy early morning of the 13th. I'm going to smoke this joint with everybody to start the day, to start the magic of Friday right here. Okay, so this is, it doesn't want to go home. Where's its home? Oh, I'm holding its home. I'm holding it. I didn't want to put it back. Okay, let me just, look, any excuse to open this up and smell this was exactly what I was looking for. And I saw PAX Dry Herb Vaporizer. I'm like, oh, wait. You got to know the size that you want your shit to be. That was it. Should I open it again? Just so you want to see it again? It was so good. Okay. Friday morning, I'm pre-recording. I hope it works. I hope what I put together works. We'll see. The music's not working, but we'll see if what else I put together works. Okay. No, still no music. I was thinking like maybe it might start back up. Let me see. House of Platinum, though. Look, House of Platinum, they used to be High Times or then HT, but High Times Cannabis. And then before that, they were Red, White, and Bloom, but they weren't that here. Anyways, House of Platinum is a pretty decent cannabis. They've got some crazy good shit hiding up their sleeve. And it's all about knowing what to look for. So look, Frank the Tank, his recommendation over here is the Moon Boots. If you can get the Moon Boots, it's badass. So let me see. Okay. I would get high to cope. Fucked up childhood for me, so it was my escape from my own mind games. See, he was escaping with cannabis, but it was still medical that way. It's still holistic healing. Yes, extreme situations, and yes, I understand. Being through some very extreme situations, cannabis was the only way I could cope. But then, in that, by smoking one joint, you get terrible fucking news. You go out and you smoke one fucking joint. I mean, you're freaking out. You smoke a joint, you come back in, you're not freaking out anymore. And now you're listening, and now you're thinking, and now you're coming up with a solution, or you're listening to the problem, or you're assimilating the bad news, and it's bad news. But sometimes a joint can save your life. Sometimes a joint can save somebody else's life. Sometimes a joint makes the difference in how you hear information. Sometimes the time it takes to smoke a joint is the time it takes to save your life in so many different ways. Whether it means it's giving you time to think, whether it means it's giving you time to future think for shit that's coming at you, because shit you just heard. You got to quickly smoke, so you kind of buffer it a bit. You're still hearing it the same way, but it's buffered. You're understanding it differently. You're assimilating it differently. Your mind and body and heart are more open. Instead of you being overly emotional, maybe you're more practical. Just a joint. It changes everything. I think it was a commercial or something where the guy was like, "No, you don't want to do cannabis. It's just a buffer. It's just buffering your life, buffering everything." I'm like, really? It's an interesting way to categorize it. And I've never smoked in my life. I'm like, oh, well, that's why you're saying it's a buffer. Never smoked. It's like those commercials that used to have the egg, and they were frying the egg or something, and the dad, what is this? It's your brain. It's your brain on drugs. Da-da-da-da. My favorite one was the kids in the car smoking, and just sitting there, and the people honking, and they're like, "What do you do?" "I don't know. I don't think we should go." And they just sat there. That was the commercial. There was not a lot of advertisements that were like, there was one with like a shotgun. That was pretty gruesome. But I think it's the over dramatization of things. Anyways, I don't know what I got thinking about that. Okay, where am I? One plant. Listen. Good shit. Very good shit. That was a company that loved their people, loved their product, and really didn't have their finances together, but loved their product and loved their people. So in that iteration, that to me is what cannabis should have been and should be. And that's what Goldflower was embodying and still trying to embody. Not that they've lost it in any way. I'm just saying it's a continual effort to revitalize community and your employees and your locations and your future locations. They got some big things happening, I hear. Big things. Hey, Nick, good night. Have a good sleep. Have a good rest. Thank you for joining us on the show. Thank you for joining us on the Smoke Sesh. Nick, have an amazing rest of the week. Be amazing, be energetic, be powerful, be everything, because you already are. Everything. And when you understand that, and when you know that, you feel that energy, you feel that magic. So, good night, Nick. Good night. Let me see. Just hot bought one plant. Did they? Let me see. I'm busy as fuck right now. All right, then don't contact Frank on Facebook to do your lighting. Even though he is genius. His shit is genius, but he's busy. So leave him the fuck alone. Unless he's not that busy, then don't completely leave him alone and direct message him. But you don't leave him alone. He's too busy. He's too busy. That's how good he is. So, okay, wait. Maybe I gotta catch up on the comments. Let me see. But definitely good night, Nick. Have a great night. Sometimes a joint saves your life. After my thyroid cancer surgery, I was so emotional. I wanted to not be around. Getting his medical card saved his life. Look, it changes your perspective on things, and that can make you live longer because it gives you more of a want, more of a belief in life. Not even a want anymore, but it's the belief, that enthusiasm, that love of sunsets and colors and music and people and smoke and community. And that right there saves a life but you wouldn't see it sometimes without a joint. Always revitalize and reinvest. That's something we need to do. You need to take time for you. Before you can put kindness in the world, you've got to believe in yourself. I mean, you could be kind if you don't believe in yourself, but how authentic is it? You have to be kind to yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to remember that you deserve good things. You've been working hard your entire life. Maybe buy yourself that small thing that doesn't cost a fortune, but that small thing that you want, that extra joint, you know? And not always do I smoke things immediately. I have it sitting right here. I keep, I keep, oh my God, it smells so good. It's probably my favorite strain because of the cross strains in it. This just emerald apricot. Wow. Wow. Just let me put it down. I'm like, let me put it down. I've got some old car smell here. I'm not a big indica smoker, and this indica is more of a hybrid indica. And again, I don't like to categorize effects by the size of a plant, but we've been doing it for so long so as not to confuse the conversation. I'll do it more by effects rather than the sativa indica hybrid. I have to get away from that terminology. So old car smell is, how do you describe something that's cheesy, that's stinky, that is smelly, that makes you slow down just a moment, doesn't take you down. It's relaxing mentally, physically, but not for long. That high, I say the hybrid, it it peaks out and it's hello, how are you? And it keeps that vibe going. Old car smell smells like smells like some old school funky ass weed. A little bit of skunk creeping up from the. Let me just. And fuel, like you're riding in the back seat of a car that has got just a fuel. You can smell fuel. You can smell gas. It's gas. Old car smell has got some funkiness to it, and it's when you're smoking it, you're almost like, damn, that is so funky, and you put it down, and your body's like, no, shit, let me pick that back up because that's a different kind of funk. That's a different kind of exciting. It doesn't put me down, not down in the couch. It doesn't give me a false tired. Because if you're false tired and just heavy, that's annoying because your brain is still pop, 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 pop. It's still thinking, it's still going. It didn't relax your brain. This relaxes the brain. So at least I'm not pop, 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 pop. I'm more like pop, 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 pop. um, yeah. Old car smell. Very delicious. Okay. I meant one plant just came back. They bought. Did one plant shut up? They just came back. Wait. Who did they buy? HOPC. Wait, who's HOPC? Wait. Now I'm excited. I gotta go, but thanks for the convo. We'll catch up again as soon as I can finally slow down after the weekend. Dude, Frank, you're amazing. Thank you for coming to the show. Everybody, Frank the Tank Griswold in the show. Thank you for joining, yo. I really appreciate you being here. And that's what the show's about. That is what the smoke sesh is all about. Right there. Community. You never know how it's gonna go. You never know where the conversation is gonna be. But that's kind of how it becomes. I meant one plant just came back, although I couldn't see him on his part. He was over in the other comments. Have a good night. Either way, always revitalize. Okay, so I caught up in the comments. That right there is the House of Plant. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even put the two together. One plant just bought House of Platinum. That is fantastic. That's great news. Wow, the weed is going to get really good. That is exciting. I may have, that's a very interesting news. Very interesting news. Well, that's good to hear because they were definitely a power player in the state of Florida here. They understand flour quite well. So it'll be good to see their competition and to see what beautiful things they bring to the medical market. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. I'm always excited when good weed comes to the table. Yes, sir. But everybody, that is Frank the Tank. Dude, thank you again for coming to the show. Appreciate you greatly. And that's what it's all about, y'all. It's about getting together as friends, extended friends, as community. You know something? If everybody's still here, it is an interesting twist. I'm gonna try something. I'm going to connect the microphone. Since the music isn't working, I need to test the mic because I got this fancy schmancy mic and I didn't use it. So I'm connecting it. I'm moving over to the mic. Now, if I sound, maybe I can find out how I sound as well. Okay. All right. I'm on the mic. I don't know how it sounds. I want to make sure because I know with the Apple or with the iPad, when it comes to my voice, um, I think it was lisping me or doing all these crazy things. So I don't know how I sounded. I really didn't. So what I'm going to do while we're all talking live, I'm going to jump over to the Facebook right now just to hear myself. It was lisping me or doing all these crazy things. So I don't know how I sounded. I really didn't. I don't know how I sounded before. Okay. I don't know how I sounded before. So I don't know if how I sound now is better. I'm going to have to go back and listen to it like when I plug the thing in and I'm going to have to see what happens. And since the music doesn't want to play for me anymore, I'm going to have to set up my own little DJ setup over here and get some super tunes, some super vibes going. But check the press release. I am going to check the press release. That is crazy, but definitely an interesting twist to see one plant coming back. That was definitely a um, very exciting company when they were. I don't think they had at the time. I mean, honestly, I don't know why initially they disappeared. I think they were bought out. Um, a lot was going on in the first few years of medical cannabis here in Florida. Mm. It's really weird to have a microphone to talk into. I feel like with a microphone, you almost become a different person, even though I've been talking to the screen the whole time. With the microphone, it's like with look, the glasses, wearing the glasses and the microphone together. And by the way, look, if I'm too loud, let me know. If you think I need to adjust something on this fancy schmancy microphone, you let me know and I will check it out. We're doing a live sound check. Our sound check we are doing together, we are doing live. Okay, I was just listening. I thought for some reason I heard something. I always think like, look, 2 hours in, I always think like I hear something. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me put that there. Put my other pre rolls away. This is the burnt orange, the also from Rise, one of their econo cannabises at like $20 an eighth, with still high terps, high THC. It's like a burnt orange, but this is the orange, la L orange. I don't know. That's what it said on the package, L range. But that came from Rise, and let's go ahead and Sparkies. Okay. Mm. Oh wow, very orangey, very orangey. So, wait, just checking, making sure we're working on all channels. Dun 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 dun. Um, something, I don't even know where I'm looking right now. Let's look at LinkedIn because that would got all this ash on me all over the place. Okay, one sec. Let's see what's happening. Does it show me live? It does. Okay. Something, I don't even know where I'm looking right now. Actually, this sounds better. No, this is great. This is great. Okay. The microphone doesn't sound too bad. Maybe a little bit of adjusting. Maybe I sounded a little bit loud. So I'll definitely try not to scream into the microphone. And I imagine if this little cover wasn't there, then it would be much louder. So let me see if I got. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh my gosh. All my notes came together. I did take some notes earlier, and I did have some things to talk about, but I might save some of this craziness for the birthday. I don't know. I was in this whole mental point of. Remember we were talking time travel on the last show? Okay. Mm. So on the last show, and the show before that, and probably the show before that, we were probably talking a little bit about aliens and a little bit about time travel. So it got me thinking about, and again, I think a show or two ago, we were talking about secret military programs and how they may have created the multiverse with time slips and time experiments. So in that, then it also got me thinking, look, time isn't just a linear construct. Remember, we're moving through it. What if it's something we can bend? Maybe something we can twist, something we can manipulate. Time as energy, time as a physical property, time. And that's when things get absolutely wild. So, thinking about the concept of past, present, future, and everything existing simultaneously, it's like that analogy I use about a river. If you've got the right amount of energy or technology, you can travel backwards in the river, forward in the river, you can stand still. That's time. Hmm. If you paddle hard enough and with enough gusto, you can stop moving in the river. If you paddle forward, you can travel faster in time down the river. So time being energy, time being a construct like that. So when I said secret government programs and operations, it got me thinking about time machines and got me thinking about Christopher in metaphysical time travel, in physical time travel, and what physically have we as a society, besides theorizing it, put together for time travel? And it got me thinking. The Nazi Bell, the Die Glocke. Um, this was a ship that the Nazi regime was working on towards the end of the war, but they had advanced technology that was mind blowing. Anti gravity technology. So there was a secret facility high up in the mountains or high up or far away, tucked into the forest of on the border of Germany. What this is probably one of the most infamous, most rumored secret projects, which is the Nazi Bell. The device supposedly capable of anti gravity and maybe even time travel. But it wasn't designed for time travel. It was designed as a craft that could be stealth, undetectable by radar, and faster and more maneuverable than anything the Allies had. anything the Americans had, or anybody that was coming against the Reich. So, mm, so in its actual capabilities and the rumors, it was able to travel time. It was able to warp the multiverse. So, doing more than they ever realized that it can do. What were they actually able to research and find out? What were they really trying to do with it? I mean, is this technology now lost or is it hidden? Is it technology that they are hiding? Not lost, not forgotten, but technology that is being sequestered? No. Um, I don't know why I can't come up with the right word. Technology under lock and key. So it's being hidden from us. And I really believe I mean, there are theories that it was a gateway to another dimension or timeline. I mean, could this be connected to advancements that we see in aerospace today? And I say that the last couple of days, there have been sightings and drones that look like small ships. Do we have advanced technology? Are we desensitizing the public by showing them drone technology, future technology? Are we desensitizing people so that it doesn't phase them? I mean, recently they had uh, in Congress numerous congressional hearings now. Two very serious. I mean, more than that, but two very serious talks about alien visitors and secret programs or just a bunch of different things. And wow, the information that has been told. And or a lot of people who are watching this are like, okay, so there are aliens. And it's not phasing them because we've seen too many movies, we've played too many games. I just think we haven't. And then some people will be like, okay, well, Oren, the Nazi bell, that's it. That was time travel. The Philadelphia experiment, that was time travel, but it was meant to be a stealth project. It was meant to put stealth over a ship. It wasn't meant to make it travel through time. Um, mm, okay. Ooh, that one burned the nose a little bit. The smoke. That is some smoke. Okay. So there are things like Operation Paperclip and all these different continuing experiments. Look, after World War II, scientists from Nazi Germany were brought into the United States under an operation called Operation Paperclip. Their experiments on anti gravity and time manipulation continued. They went on, they didn't stop. It wasn't like they came here and they're like, oh, we're going to do good. We're going to explore for good. No, they're doing backwards tech. They're researching backwards to figure out how the technology even works. And then it it's taken so many years to even integrate it. We don't know even now what secret organizations or the government or the military industrial complex is privy to, but their technology is way advanced than what we get on the market, like on the retail market. We don't see this military tech. Mm. But in that, were there experiments on anti-gravity and time manipulation because these experiments were experiments on the Nazi bell? I mean, if the Nazi bell was real, which there are many documents showing, this craft was tested on in this specific place. I mean, could it have laid the groundwork for something bigger in the modern era? Could it have laid groundwork for technology that we are even messing with today? I mean, look, Project Looking Glass. Some believe in something called Project Looking Glass, and it's U.S. military project that allegedly involved people seeing into the future. or accessing parallel timelines. And we've talked about this on different shows, like I forget it, the polished aluminum Fibonacci uh, time thing. We'll talk about. I have it. um, but could the governments be preparing by having these projects, these secret organizations, peer into the future? And is that why you see the government doing certain things? We're preparing in certain ways. We're digging underground with underground bases and shelters, which it really makes me feel like we need to get underground a little bit. Mm. I'm not a prepper, but you never know what's going to happen. So, in that, it's always good to be prepared for holy shit situations. Have a bug out bag, know where to go, you know, be able to move quickly. Practice once in a blue moon by going camping. Don't tell anybody you're practicing. Just go camping. So I, oh, that sounded wild. It's got to be somebody outside. Okay. So, anyways, that being said, uh, just be prepared. You never know what's going to happen. I mean, if the government is going to prepare, that means it could be something big. So, that being said, okay, if you could see potential outcomes of the future, how would you want to change any of these decisions that you currently make? I mean, could it be why certain world events seem so calculated? Don't they? And in certain ways, they seem so prepared. Mm. Look, we can get deep, and we usually do after the first hour of the show. I'll be honest, I don't even remember what happened the first hour of the show. I don't even know where it went. It's like it disappeared. That to me is the most awesome smoke sesh. You come for a smoke sesh, you don't come to talk about shit. You don't come with a plan in mind to talk about specific things. You come to smoke and relax and chill with people. And then you come to talk for a couple of hours and then you come to forget about what you've already spoken about. And right there, that is the sign of a fantastic smoke sesh. So, there's a lot to talk about. And I think we should definitely save some of this for another conversation. There are a lot of different theories, and we'll talk more. Look, you got Roswell, reverse engineering, time manipulation. Military has definitely had an advantage, and I think through future tech is where they've had that advantage. Now we are even diving deeper into space with space exploration and being able to peer further back before the Big Bang or to the multiple Big Bangs, to where now there are new theories that we are putting on the table because of the new things that we're learning. I would even think that we have already been involved with deep space travel and maybe covering it up because we can't handle, as a populace, the information. Because for years, the government has been dumbing down the population so that they can control them better. And right there, I think, oh, dude, so sorry. Stoner Bro. I just saw a clip from him. He's going to be fighting at Harrah's, Philadelphia, against Josh Adams, Stoner Bro Flex. Hold on. Let me see. Stoner Bro Flex on the 14th. So on Saturday, this Saturday, Stoner Bro Flex is going to be fighting. It's an influencer light heavyweight title. Let me just let you know. Tickets are xrumble.com. So xrumble.com. It's in Philadelphia, Harrah's, Philadelphia. Dude, Stoner Bro Flex is going to kick some ass. I'm so excited. He's going to get in there. He's going to kick ass. I'm glad I just saw this notification. so that I can tell you where it's going to be going on and what's going to be happening. So you want to get tickets, it's xrumble.com, Stoner Bro Flex, and Josh Adams in a influencer light heavyweight title. Tell me how cool that is. That is cool. That is awesome. Well, Stoner Bro, good luck. Congratulations. Kick some ass. He's been doing a lot of training. He's been doing a lot of getting ready, getting in proper boxing, format. So he's ready to rock and roll. Look, I didn't even want to jump into the conversation tonight about possible, runaway, breakaway civilizations, deep in the ground civilizations that are living and thriving untouched by our civilization, but deep within the earth. How wild! How wild! I will leave you with that. I'm going to leave you with the wildest of things right there. I remind you to be kind. I remind you to bring kindness, compassion, understanding. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be nice to be kind, but bring more. Be human. Be caring. Be understanding. I think that's it. That's everything. Just kindness. And it helps change the world as a whole. We start bringing kindness into things and we see how the world starts to change. Anyways, I, Oren, the Oraganji, I thank you for being here. I thank you all for bringing your energy and your magic that make this smoke session everything that it is. And new friends, old friends, and worldwide family and friends, all of us, we're all connected. We're all the same under the leaf. Whether you smoke and whether you don't, whether you use cannabis or whether you don't, it doesn't matter. We are still the same under the leaf. Check out Oraganji.com for amazing, beautiful, beefy, gorgeous tea. Not this wimpy tea, but this gorgeous, beautiful tea right here. Wow. Many different flavors, many different kinds, crafted, authentico, really mind, body, soul type of stuff. Fantastic. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being a part of this effort, of this friendship, of this extended, connected circle that is all of us. If you like the show and you enjoy, share it, tell people about it. Like the show. All the comments are amazing. You're all amazing. And thank you from everywhere that you're coming from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. You're all amazing. And continue being amazing. Continue being the I. Continue being the manifestation, the creation, the change that happens good for this world around us. Be that change. Be that amazingness. Be the everything. I will see you later. The next time I see you is on my joint that I'm going to share with you all on my birthday. My birthday joint I'm going to share with you, which is my emerald apricot that I've been talking about and smelling and salivating over, just ridiculous. But I'm going to pre-record that so that on my birthday night, I'm at the micro wrestling in Keystone Heights, the watering hole, spending the personal time with my family, my friends, and my extended friends. So you all be amazing. You all be incredible. You be everything. I'll see you on Friday, or you'll see me on Friday, and then I'll see you all later. Okay. Ciao. Arrivederci. Do svidania. Wiedersehen. Okay. Wait, where's the button? I think I didn't press it. I'm pressing it. I